Good evening to you. Welcome to a very, very lovely PHS Stadium field as the weather is just, shall I say, splendid tonight. We are ready for a football game tonight. It is homecoming on campus, on the campus of Parkersburg High School, and we await tonight's game between the Parkersburg Big Reds and the Hurricane Redskins. My name is Mike Cameron. Joining me up here in the booth tonight, Joe Oliverio. Joe, a couple of games between a couple of 1-1 squads. Let's start with PHS first. They played against Morgantown in the opening week of the season and took the loss in that one 24-13, but then came back very nicely against South Charleston, shut them out. So maybe, a little bit of tape to work with here, but, a couple of games that hopefully we can get a little bit better, taking the temperature of what this team is like.
See what this team's capable of. You're right, man. Lovely evening tonight, 80 degrees out here. The crowd's coming in. It's interesting when you look back on that Morgantown game. Morgantown had 0 yards passing in that game for the victory, 24-13, but that 198 yards rushing is what propelled them over PHS. And I think Coach Kimes and the crew solved that problem the second time when they were going out against South Charleston. Really limited South Charleston to 73 yards total offense. So that's pretty interesting when you look at it, how much growth and change they did in 1 week. So we wonder what's going to happen here.
A couple of players that, waited in the wings for a long time, because, PHS, they graduated a lot of kids in this offseason. So you got 2 players in Cooper Kincaid and also Jaquel Shelton right there. I mean, we called Shelton's name last year in the games that we did, but he was not, what I would say a feature back at that time. Now he's one of, he's a very important cog of this offense. And then Cooper Kincaid, a guy who waited in the wings behind one David Parsons. Now his senior year, he's getting a chance to shine.
And last week, Cooper did an amazing job going 13 of 17 passing, 2 touchdowns, threw for over 200 yards. Pretty neat there. I think the greatest thing about Cooper is he's finding a multitude of receivers. 9 in the South Charleston game, 10 in the Morgantown game. So he's not afraid to throw the ball around the field and to throw it to a lot of different players to make the play.
Well, I know that he'd like to probably pad those offensive stats with the passing. He does not have a passing touchdown as of yet, but when you got Jaquel Shelton and you've got also Ethan Jones, who has really kind of come out and become also a feature in this system right now. All their touchdowns, offensive touchdowns on the ground right now. So, but I still don't think that would make them a one-dimensional offense at all, though.
Not at all. And then Lauderman contributes as well in that rushing category. So it'll be neat to see what Coach Kimes does with his backfield and how he gets them out and about. Last year, I think the homecoming dance was the same night as the game, and we saw people running around dresses and things like that. So with the dance tomorrow night, maybe the players and everybody will be focused more on this evening and getting ready for that.
Hurricane comes in at also 1-1. Coach Donnie May said if they had a couple more minutes, they might have been able to overtake Huntington, but they fell to them 38-35. Last week up against Spring Valley, 63-48. I think they might have just scored a touchdown just about 25 minutes ago that just carried over. This team does not have a problem scoring points, and you got a 3-headed machine right now rushing the ball with quarterback and the 2 halfbacks right now too.
That's right. Kyle Grace and A.J. Gregory really provide a spark in that backfield. And then, like you said, Noah Velatambe. I hope we're saying that right.
Mom, don't get mad at us if we're saying your name wrong.
We're just 2 guys sitting in the press box trying to watch a football game, drinking a Diet Coke.
They are an exciting team, though. They put up points. From what I had a chance to talk with Coach Matt Kimes before that, and we're going to actually speak with him for a little bit to get a little bit more of a breakdown. But he's like, yeah, this team is a good running team, but don't be surprised what they can do with the passing game as well. As homecoming festivities continue on, here comes the Big Red Indian. And I think this is a good time to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we will have that conversation with Coach Matt Kimes. We tried to get one with Coach Mays from Hurricane, but due to time constraints, we were not able to do so. But we will check in with Coach Kimes here in just a little bit. You're watching high school football on CES 45, presented by One Community Federal Credit Union. We'll be back in a minute.
It's game time, and One Community Federal Credit Union is here to help you tackle your financial goals. With our convenient and secure electronic banking and mobile services, we're taking our customer service experience to the next level. Plus, our CD rates are some of the best around, so you get more bang for your buck. When you need a loan, One Community can get you a great rate and a fast decision made locally. It all adds up to us being the Mid-Ohio Valley's winning team. One Community Federal Credit Union. Online at onecommunityfcu.org.
Do you remember Halloween shopping as a child at GC Murphy, Hills, or even Kmart? Well, at Crown Decor and Gifts, we wanted to reignite those memories for you. Our new vintage trick-or-treat area features the cardboard cutouts that you remember from your school classroom bulletin boards and the decorations that hung on your neighborhood windows and doors. Well, guess what? You can now use them all over again. Wrapped candies will evoke memories of trick-or-treat nights gone by with butterscotch discs, bits of honey, and all kinds of other candies. And our confectionery is churning out freshly dipped Granny Smith apples every single day for your sweet tooth. And be sure to visit Crown's Creepy Crypt for all kinds of Halloween decorations that light up and glow in the dark for your home. And a visit to Crown is not complete without an ice cream treat in one of our new seasonal Creepy Cups with our color-changing spoons, perfect for every little goblin. Welcome back to Halloween, and welcome back to your happy place at Crown Decor and Gifts.
Welcome back to coverage of high school football on CES 45. We await tonight's matchup between Hurricane and the Big Reds from Parkersburg High School, and I do have Coach Matt Kimes with me. Coach, all right, a couple games under your belt right now. What codes have you cracked about this team?
Well, offensively, we're a ball possession team. Sustained drives, not necessarily big playing people. So we got to convert on third downs, possess the ball, and execute. And we've had like a dozen kids catch a pass already through 2 games. So we're spreading the ball around. We got a lot of guys that are making plays, stepping up, making plays. Some of that is by necessity with some injuries we're having right now. But, defensively, we're doing a good job being assignment sound and rallying to the football. And we're going to be tested tonight at all 3 levels. So hopefully we're ready for the challenge.
You lost some names to graduation last year, lots of spots that you need to fill. But now, though, you got a couple guys who've been pretty patient and waiting in the wings there in Kincaid and Shelton as well. Just tell about their patience getting onto the field and their maturation that they've had over the last couple of years. Are they ready for the spotlight?
Yeah, I mean, in a program like ours, a lot of times you don't get your opportunity until your senior year, depending on what position you play in. If you're stuck behind a good player, and that's kind of what was going on with Cooper. We knew all along Cooper was a capable football player. I'm excited for him to get to show people he is a good football player. He's had a really good first 2 games. Just keep doing what he's doing, stay within himself, run the offense, not try to do too much. All those things that he's been doing such a good job of the first 2 weeks, hopefully he can keep it up. And with Jaquel, he's kind of been our guy. We're looking to get the ball in his hands as much as possible. He's kind of nursing an injury right now, so he's not 100%, but tough kid, and he's going to go out there and battle for his teammates.
So going into tonight, you're playing a team that really kind of plays a very up-tempo style. You're going to see a lot of plays out there. How do you combat a team that works that fast?
Well, what we did in practice this week is we got 2 scout teams offensively ready. We had one running a play and then the other one huddling, getting ready to run a play. So, we tried to match that tempo the best we can, because you can't simulate it perfectly. So we tried to do it the best we can and making calls on the run and having guys know that, they got to get the call in a hurry because they're going to run a play really fast. And a lot of that makes you run your base defense, which is okay. As long as we're where we need to be, our defense is sound, and the guys get their eyes where they need to be and just go play football. That was the biggest thing this week, is not trying to do too much, just being simple, but making sure we're communicating at a high level so everybody's on the same page.
3 games into the season now, you're already at homecoming. Do you worry about these guys? Do you worry about maybe those outside distractions out there? Are you worried about them being ready for a football game tonight?
This is part of high school football, high school and enjoying that part of being a high school student athlete. And so, all those festivities I welcome and let the kids go enjoy it. They only get to be a high school student once. We talk about controlling the things we can control as well and not letting things be a distraction. But at the same time, we got to have fun with it and go out and play our best and compete the highest level we can. And if it's good enough it is to win, then happy, so be it. If it's not, then we'll hold our head high and know that we left it all on the field for each other.
So everything that we've covered up to this point, anything that we didn't cover, keys to victory for tonight.
We got to stop their run. They're going to run it, a three-headed monster, a bunch of guys that are very capable, make them throw the football, which they're capable of,
Right.
but they're not, that's in high school, it's hard to get on the same page consistently with that. So, and then we got to limit their big plays. We got to make them snap it again. Those are the things defensively. Special teams, we got to be sound. We can't have special teams mistakes like we had week 1. And then offensively, possess the football, end every possession with a kick. Don't give them short fields, and then finish drives in the red zone. We're going to have to score some points to win this football game. So, put all 3 of those phases together, play for each other, leave it on the field, and we'll give ourselves a chance.
All right, Coach, appreciate your time. Best of luck tonight.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, we'll be back with more. You're watching high school football on CAS Channel 45.
Since we're so iconic, I think it's right we should check out other iconic places in town.
Nito, what do you want to go see first?
How about we check out those cool murals on the flood wall?
And my icing is so artistic, we should go to the art center too.
Wow, I've never seen a tank that close up.
The new pool at Southwood looks cool, but we really shouldn't get wet.
How about me showing off my sweet sprinkles at the skate park? Man, this is a great town, and JR's Donut Castle makes it even better.
You're right. Also, how are we doing this? We don't have legs.
Call the Habitat Restore to pick up your big donations, drop off your small ones on Grand Central and 16th in Vienna, and help us build and repair. When you donate your gently used furniture, we put it through the heat treatment, price it, and put it on the sales floor. Our customers line up Wednesday through Saturday from 9 to 4 to get a great deal and to support the Habitat programs. They get really excited when they find a great deal on furniture, appliances, or construction items. It's controlled chaos at the Habitat for Humanity Restore, but we hope you love it as much as we do. Call 304-HABITAT or find us on Facebook.
For nearly 50 years, CAS Cable has been proudly serving the Mid-Ohio Valley with cable TV, internet, and home phone. Our commitment has always been to provide the best possible experience and service for our customers. With CAS, you get straightforward pricing that's easy to understand. And when you call, you'll talk to a local team member. Call us today or visit us online and see what we can do for you. CAS Cable, proud to be part of our community.
Clean shirt, new shoes, silk suit, black tie. Just a couple of sharp-dressed men up here in the press box as we await homecoming here at Stadium Field. I noticed you didn't bring your boutonniere, though, Mr. Oliverio.
I didn't bring my boutonniere. At first, when you were talking about that, I thought you were talking about those Hall of Fame honors that Mark Williams and John Kuntz got right there before us. So they were pretty sharp-dressed men.
They were
too.
very sharply dressed tonight, very nicely done. And John Kuntz is an excellent musician, too. He wrote a song that I played on my radio show, 106.1 The Go, and very accomplished musician, but he played football for PHS, and he's now an official member of the PHS Hall of Fame. So congratulations to him, and a very fine honor indeed. We await tonight's game. The players are meeting at the halftime at midfield right now. They're gonna. Well, right now we have not even seen Hurricane on the field just as of yet. They're going to be fashionably late. That's all right.
We were talking about them last week. Maybe they're still scoring against Spring Valley. They didn't make the trip up yet. But, it looks like captains that will go out to the center, Zane Lewis, Cooper Kincaid, number 60, DJ Chambliss, and number 58, Rudy Colombo. So it looks like they'll be the 4 that will represent the Big Reds when they do go out. I see the red.
They're making that long parade from the locker room to the field. They're going to be moving a whole lot faster than that on the field, Joe. This is a very high-tempo offense from Hurricane. They play fast. They are, once the one play is done, they're ready to go with the next play. As a matter of fact, they hate it with Coach Mays. I saw in another interview, he's like, I hate it when the officials don't get that ball down as soon as we can get it down because he's ready for that next play.
And speaking of officials, we got a group out of the Charleston area. Jason Wilkinson looks like he's going to be the white cap. I see Timmy Rain and Charlie Short down there. Can't see across the other side. Used to referee basketball with those 3 guys. So let's see if they can understand football tonight. I know that they're usually in the state tournaments at the end of the season. And now that we've got 4 classifications, that'll probably bid them another possible experience.
We've talked about that a few times, just in off camera and off mic and everything. It's it's got to be a very foreboding thing for these Quad A teams. Not so much foreboding. I mean, they know they should be there at the end of the year. I mean, they're going to be in the field of 16. There's only 16 in Quad A right now, so they're going to be there. Maybe a couple of these teams will just be lying in wait by the season end and be ready to strike when the playoffs start.
And, you know, they talked about the 70-0 games or, 67-3. We'll see what that does with the total amount in the Quad A. Not that in fact, I think, talking to some other people, the AAA may be the strongest field in there. So we'll see what that does.
I truly believe so. There should be some really good football in that classification all season long. Here come the Redskins, waving their flag and getting ready to send their captains out to midfield. Another wonderful night for football. I know, I guess when you guys did the South game a couple weeks ago, I guess it got a little hairy there for a while.
I'll tell you what, being on top of that press box was scary. Lightning was bouncing around very close, 2-hour delay. Brian always teases me because I'm a Mountaineer fan, so I had Mountaineer game the next day. What happened up there? 2-hour delay, that Penn State game. So I was pretty wet come Sunday. The phone was pretty wet. But it was high school football at its best.
Last week, a lot of games in Ohio. Some teams didn't even suit up Friday night. They decided, let's just go ahead and wait till Saturday. We'll play it then. A couple of games that they decided to go ahead and try and play it. A couple of them ended at halftime because of the weather. And it's just so completely weird and unpredictable. But I'm looking at it right now.
Beautiful. And let's give a shout out to Jason Potts here at PHS. We're inside the press box. We've got a great room here, straight down to 40. So we've got a wonderful place.
Also, I do want to thank very quickly to Paulo's Pizza. They provided us our pregame meal, and it was wonderful.
Did we carb load?
Yeah, we did. No doubt about it. We had some pizzas, some pepperoni rolls, deep fried Oreos.
Deep fried Oreos.
That's the holy trinity of fatness right there. So I'm all about that. So.
Well, we got busy talking about deep fried Oreos. I forget who won the coin toss.
I was going to say, I totally missed. Both teams at 1-1. Both teams have proven that they can score some points. This is going to be a very exciting football game. Big Reds and Redskins, thanks for being here on CES 45 along with us.
And
now, here come the Big Reds. Pomp and circumstance of high school football. Thing. We await the start of this contest. Joe, I have seen some young ladies and also some gentlemen there wearing probably much nicer attire than they would probably
normally wear to a
football game. So I'm thinking those folks are probably in the courts.
Well, and they did have the parade leading into this thing, so they were probably on a float that came into the stadium.
Looks like it will be Hurricane that will be doing the kicking off. Getting ready to tee it up for the Redskins will be number 17, Seth Casto.
We got Tyler Shahan and I don't have a 40.
It's a 46.
It's a 46?
Don't
have a 46.
And here we go. Got at the 5-yard line up to the right sideline. Now he'll shift back to the middle of the field. He'll meet up with a few Redskins. Ball will be down at the 31-yard line, and that's where PHS will begin.
Shahan with about a 25-yard return on that kickoff. That's a great way to start.
Cooper, Kincaid under center for the Big Reds. Three receiver set to the right, one to the left. Shotgun formation for Kincaid with a back to each side. Now he'll have Shelton move in motion.
Flags.
Quick flag down on the play, so we'll have to see what. There's a lot of commotion going on before that play started. Ball starts, illegal formation. All that's going to mean send the Big Reds a couple yards back. Nose of the football just outside the 25-yard line. First down, 15. So first play of the game for the Big Reds, obviously not what they were asking for. Four receiver set to the left, two to the right. Kincaid puts receiver in motion. Hands the ball off, it's Shelton. He'll bounce to the middle, then be brought down by a gang of tacklers. Close to the 33-yard line. Actually, I think they're going to mark it at the 32. Manageable game on first down.
Talk about penalties, Mike. That first game, PHS had 6. Last week they had 12 for 93 yards. So hopefully that penalty bug doesn't start biting this early in the contest.
Set up three receivers to the right this time, still in the shotgun. Kincaid looks over the defense, gets the snap, and an immediate whistle once again. I don't think we're going to have to actually deliberate on this one, Joe. I think he called offsides. Line it up in that old neutral zone. That's a no-no. So they get some penalty yardage back, Joe.
It'll be 2nd and 4.
Second down and 4. Much better situation. Just up 37-yard line. Shelton in motion. Get the handoff.
Oh.
That's Jones who breaks it to not the 47-yard line. That's definitely going to be first down yardage.
His first carry of the night is a positive one.
5'9" junior. Move those chains for the Big Reds. Daly out to the left, three receivers to the right for Kincaid. Shotgun, quick handoff, no fakes it.
Oh.
And he keeps it. He's going to slide down for a couple of yards. He gets into Redskin territory. We're going to mark it at the 49-yard line. At a 5-yard gain, second down for the Big Reds.
If you're hearing a lot of crowd action, our microphone is pointing right down into the bleachers, into the field. So we have a lot of activity walking by us. It's kind of exciting. Gets you feel like you're right here, part of this press box with us.
And the ball off to Shelton. He'll take it to the sideline. He'll get probably, no, he's going to be just short of the 45, 40, so about 46.5-yard line.
Shalif Hampton and Joey Cujano made the stop.
Up a manageable third down. Just underway here at Stadium Field.
You
know, Hurricane has given up a lot of points, so they must just be in one of those kind of bend, don't break kind of situations and just hope the offense is going to outscore
them.
And that's what's happened. Quick handoff to Shelton. He's going to fight. He's going to be short of the first down, though.
Shelton, the ball carrier.
Market.
Terry Davis made the stop for Hurricane.
Looks like you got about 4th and 2. Coach Kimes, first decision.
A yard and a half. Let's see what Coach Kimes will say. I do not see a punter. We're going for it. We got two receivers to the left, two receivers to the right. Shelton just to the right of Kincaid. Here comes the fourth down play. High snap. Kincaid keeps it. He's going to get the first down, and he's going to be brought down. Take on the handoff. Nice. They were all over Shelton, so that opened it up to get the first down.
Especially with all that blitzing coming up straight up the center. They realized, let's pop this thing out to the right.
It'll be a first down for the Big Reds.
Cade will look over to the sideline, gets the sign from the coaching staff. Again, we'll have two receivers to the left, one to the right. Send Jones in motion. Kincaid gets the snap, looks towards the screen. Now he'll pop it over the top. And it's intercepted! And that's going to go to the house. 33 for Hurricane. Very optimistic play there by Joey Cajano. He'll just steal the screen pass, and he'll take it to the house. Pick 6, Hurricane on the board first.
Wow, and they were going down the field very nicely.
It was a good play call because they looked like they wanted to go towards the screen to the left, and then they went. They did have a bit of an opening there, but great job by the linebacker to read it, jump in there, make the catch, and he had smooth sailing all the way to the zone. Casto will be the kicker for the Redskins. They bobble the snap. Holder is kind of in no man's land. He's going to finally be brought down. But Hurricane scores first, and it's a defensive score, too. Something that you can see that they have a lot of offensive firepower, but this one
the defense
brought to you by the defense. Good job there. Good Johnny on the spot there by the linebacker to make that interception, and nowhere to go. 6-0 Hurricane with the lead. You will keep it here.
Well, maybe one good thing is the defense was on the field for 4 or 5 minutes, and now they've got to come right back on the field.
Got to come right back.
I know sometimes Saturday afternoon, really hot, you try to get your defense off the field. But
really, PHS effective in the first drive. They were able to make. Did not really utilize the pass until at that point, but they were running the ball effectively, getting the first downs that they needed. But just a very opportune play by the Hurricane defense. They make that pick 6, and they get the early lead in the game. Casto will tee it up for the Redskins.
What's the skibbity signal? Because in that first drive, PHS had 6 carries, and the one pass was the interception.
Caught at the 5, up the middle. Bounce around a little bit, get all the way to the 28-yard line. All right. Hurricane strikes first. PHS, let's see if they can answer that.
Tyler Shahan with 2 nice returns. Get that ball up around the 30 each time.
Big Reds come up. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Split out way in. On the numbers on the left side, Kincaid will set up in the shotgun. They pretty much about 98% of the time will be in that formation. Hand off to Shelton. Takes it over to the left tackle. Quickly brought down after about 2 yards on the gain.
Tackle was made by Joey Cajano.
I hope I said that kid's name that had that pick 6. I hope I said his name right. We did not get a pronunciation guide, but we'll do our best. Big Red offense to the ball. 2nd down. 8 for the first down. Jones in motion. Quick handoff. That is Shelton once again. Good yardage, very near first down. Might have had it.
Might have had it, yeah.
His chains are moving. First down. Big Reds.
It'll be another Big Red first down.
You can tell he's just getting ready to break one.
He said, Coach Keim says he's elusive. He's got super speed, and he's got a little bit of pop to him as well. So, I mean, he's got all the attributes that you could use, and he gets the handoff. Quickly ganged upon there by the Redskin defense. Go ahead and give him about 2 on the gain, 2nd down.
Pick up at 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 40-yard line.
Lovely night here at PHS Stadium Field, and we thank you for joining us for coverage of high school football. Homecoming night here at PHS. Trips to the left for the Big Reds, one to the right. Kincaid in the shotgun. Reads the defense. Quick handoff. Shelton bounces it back out after trying to take it up the middle. Now, a couple of steps to the outside. Minimal gain there on 2nd down. It's going to set up 3rd and about 6. The only passing play they've had gone pretty bad for them with that interception, but now they have put themselves, I would say, in a bit of a passing situation.
Hey, Shelton last year played in 10 games for the Big Reds, rushed for 416 yards. So, in a reserved role kind of deal.
Shotgun. Here comes Kincaid. Tried to get it to. You're right, I don't have a 40 on my roster either. It did go incomplete, so at this point it was a bit of a moot point, but set up 4th down. Big Reds will punt. Low snap. Able to get it up in the air and punches it out just past the 30-yard line, about the 29-yard line.
That's Zane Lewis.
And now we'll finally see that offense for the Redskins and that three-headed monster. Let's see the schedules for both teams. As we said in the pregame, both teams at 1-1, a loss to Huntington, but a big win over Spring Valley for the Redskins. PHS with an opening season loss to Morgantown, but it's South Charleston. They got all those systems clicking pretty well. Good schedules for both those teams. That's high snap for Villatombi. He will throw it out.
Right out of it.
And we talked about their running attack. Their running attack, and the first thing they do is throw it to the outside. That was Preston Riffle on the catch, but a flag down on the play, so we'll have to tend to this business.
See the Hurricane people kind of like.
Legal receiver downfield. Nullifies the play.
2nd penalty, total of 10 yards in penalties so far for Hurricane.
He set all the way back to the 24-yard line. 1st down and 15. Noah Villatombi. And again, they look to pass, looking down the field. They've got a receiver open, catch is made. And they will bring him down inside the 30-yard line, about to the 27. That was Brian Gregory right there. Oh, excuse me. Rhett McGrew with that catch right there.
It was a nice throw.
Perfect throw. It was a back shoulder thing. He did have to turn himself around, but it didn't actually slow down his progress at all. 27-yard line, inside handoff.
To Kylan
Grace will take it. A nice gain on 1st down.
Tackle was made by Cyrus Backus.
They do move fast. They are a tempo football team.
Brings up 2nd and 2 for the Redskins.
Inside the 20-yard line, set it up at the 18, 2nd down and 2. Tomby, high snap, fakes the handoff, and the receiver. Did he catch it? He caught it. Tremendous catch. Nicely done. It was on the fake handoff. Villatombi was able to get it out to the receiver. Shalik Hampton makes the catch. Now he actually bobbled it. And I even think it may be a Big Red. I think the defensive secondary might have got a hand on it. He bobbles it, still makes the catch, and another touchdown for the Redskins. What a tremendous catch there by Shalik Hampton. Casto, nope, they're going to go for 2. They're going to try and make up for that missed extra points. Villatombi fakes the handoff, rolls to the right, hits his receiver, That was Rhett McGrew. 2-point conversion is good. And the Redskins lead the Big Reds 14-0. 4:47 left in the first quarter. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more. You're watching high school football on CAS 45, presented by One Community Federal Credit Union.
Why choose One Community Federal Credit Union as your financial partner? We reward you. Earn high interest on savings and CDs. Get rewards with your debit card. Enjoy lower interest on loans and pay low or no service fees. We're accessible. Manage your money from anywhere with our convenient, secure mobile app and online banking. And we're trustworthy. As one of the first credit unions in our area, we've been serving the Mid-Ohio Valley for over 65 years. Get more in 24. Become a member today. One Community Federal Credit Union. Online at onecommunityfcu.org.
Call the Habitat Restore to pick up your big donations, drop off your small ones on Grand Central and 16th in Vienna, and help us build and repair. When you donate your gently used furniture, we put it through the heat treatment, price it, and put it on the sales floor. Our customers line up Wednesday through Saturday from 9 to 4 to get a great deal and to support the Habitat programs. They get really excited when they find a great deal on furniture, appliances, or construction items.
Foot-to-foot ball by Casto. Caught at the 10-yard line. Nice return, and he's going to break away. Number 40. I don't have to give him a round to now, but he made the play. Touchdown, Big Reds off the ensuing kickoff. Tremendous run.
While we were between the touchdown and that kickoff, we found out from a fan in the stands that number 40 is Brady Thorne, a freshman. And man, did he come onto the field in a very quick hurry. So
Brady Thorne, okay, he's double number 3 on the roster. Brady Thorne, that was easily 85 yards on the return. Snap is good, hold is good. Ball is up in the air, extra point is good by Quentin Wright. PHS answers. 4:35 remaining in this first quarter. So we've seen a lot of things now in this game, Joe, that we were preparing and we were trying to figure out everybody's tendencies. It's completely gone against every tendency. We thought Hurricane was that three-headed rushing monster, and yet they've thrown a touchdown pass, and they've utilized the passing game. Right now, for PHS, their offense has been on the special teams, but effective and needed in that situation, already down 14 points.
You know, you're talking special teams, and Coach Jeremy Bell's got the special team Big Reds down there to try to probably double-check that they keep all the lanes closed, and then we don't have a repeat of what the Big Reds just did and have somebody run this thing back for Hurricane. So, Coach Bell meeting with them. Okay, guys, let's get our minds together. Enjoy that run, but let's go.
It was a nice answer, but there's plenty more football to be played. Wright will tee it up for PHS. Maybe a little bit of a squib kick there, but it will be picked up by a Redskin, number 4. We'll take it to the middle of the field. Got a little bit of room to work with, still on his feet. And he'll finally be brought down.
Took him 9 yards deep to tackle him, but he still gets credit.
Sean Lagros right there with the return for the Redskins. Set up at the 20-yard line. Feels just like that was just a much longer touchback with a little bit more action.
Say tackled by the special teams.
Zombie set up with 2 receivers. Looks like Dews out farthest on the left side. High snap, handoff. That was Kylan Grace once again. Good pick up on first down. Get it to the 25-yard line.
His second carry for the night gets about 5 yards.
They're getting nice chunks of yardage on this carries. Handoff, Elatombi looks downfield. Dews, and he's open, and he caught it. And he will be brought down, shoestring tackle there by the defensive secondary.
Connor Petty able to run him down and get him.
That was, again, a just pinpoint pass by Velatombi. Down the sideline, hit Dews in stride. And if it wouldn't have been for that shoestring tackle, it would have been another touchdown on the board for the Redskins. Velatombi with Grace to his right. Receiver to the right, receiver to the left. High snap over his head. He's got to pick up, and he will just give up on the play. That's going to be a sizable loss.
5, 10, 15, almost 18-yard loss.
Set it all the way back to the 32-yard line. That is.
But with the arm that he's got, we've seen him make that up in a hurry.
Yes. Second down, 27 on the play. Trips to the right for Velatombi.
It'll be second and long.
Much better snap this time. Fakes the handoff, and he's going to try and do it with his own legs. He will slide inside the 20-yard line.
Tommy on the quarterback keeper.
Nice play to get that yardage back.
Tackle was made by Zane Lewis.
We'll mark it at the 18-yard line. It's still third and pretty long, but that cut that yardage almost in half, Joe. Velatombi looks over the defense. Good snap. Steps back with one step. Lofts it up in the air, but nobody there. Receiver Dews cut to the post, and Velatombi was expecting him to hit the left corner. Fourth down now. Good shot there from the far end zone.
That was his first incomplete pass. His first 4 were completions, so looks like they're go for it.
Fourth down, long. That could give him extra yardage. Side judge is already pointing towards the Big Reds, so the Big Reds just handed them 5 yards. Makes it a little bit more manageable, but it's still fourth down. Fourth down and 7. They're going to mark it at the 12-yard line, but that just, Joe, that gets them closer to the end zone.
That's a Big Red second penalty for a total of 10 yards.
Hopefully.
So each team has 2 penalties at this point.
Two receivers set deep to the right. Velatombi looking over the defense. Switching back and forth. He's still looking to the sideline for the call. Still has plenty of time on that 30-second clock, 40-second clock. Fakes the handoff, looks to the left, airs it out. That's that was the only people that were going to catch that one was the band. So a good defensive stand, just bend, don't break by the PHS Big Reds. But a heck of an answer. So I mean, but you're seeing a couple of teams kind of just punch, counter punch right now. Great. Kickoff return there by PHS, but then the Redskins came right back up the field, Joe. Just one little mistake made the difference on that one.
It's interesting to see that fourth down because I almost thought Velatombi didn't realize what side his field the coaches were on. He looked over to the left side of himself to get a play. Then all of a sudden had to spin around to the right side.
PHS will get a set of downs now. New possession, 2:23 left.
Starting on
in
their
this
own
first
12-yard line.
Kincaid with receivers to the left, 3 of them. He looks to his right, though, and he will make the connection with, is that 32? No, that was 12. Shelton coming out of the backfield to make the catch. Nice little gain on first down, short.
And
second and about 2.5.
Kincaid's first completion to a Big Red.
There has been one completion, but it wasn't to the team he was trying to get it to. 2 receivers to the 3. Left, 1 to the right. This time he'll put Jones in motion. Hand the ball off. And Shelton will be met up pretty quickly. Might even got knocked back a yard. Nope, no gain on the play. Third down. 20-yard line is where it sits. Third down and 2. We're under 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Redskins 14, Big Reds 7. Big Reds with the ball. Thorne split out to the far left. Hand off to Shelton. I think he got plenty of yardage for the first down.
He was tripped up on the play.
Joe, you can see they're trying to do some trickery there. They're trying to use those receivers as decoys, but right now Shelton has been the feature back.
He's had
even on that play,
right.
he got the yardage that he needed. I think they knew it was coming to him.
It's his 9th carry, so I think you could start to qualify him as a workhorse. Jones has 1 carry, Kincaid has 2. So everything PHS has got right now is on the ground, and Shelton's been the man.
Jones in motion. Kincaid will throw it to him in the flat. One-on-one with his defensive back, and he'll go out of bounds. Nice gain on first down. That'll stop the clock with just a couple of ticks above 1 minute left in this first quarter.
We talked about Jeremy Bell coaching there. Mike Bell's weighing in on Facebook from Virginia saying we're sounding good. So I don't know if we're sounding good because Jeremy's sounding good or if you and Mike and I are doing okay up here.
First one, most definitely the first one.
So.
2 receivers to the right. Kincaid gets it over to Shelton. It will be brought down. Little to no gain. Matter of fact, they're going to say he actually lost a yard on that play. 48 seconds left in the quarter. 3rd down and passing situation, I would say.
Taking their time to get the call just right. 20 on the, I was say 20 on the shot clock, but it's 20 on the field clock.
We can call the shot clock if you want. That's fine. Trips to the short side of the field. Kincaid drops back. Looks to the right, pulls down, runs. He's got yardage for the first down, and he will take it up the sideline out of bounds. Just past the 45-yard line to about the 47, stopping the clock. 13 seconds remaining in the quarter. Nice gain. Moves the chains. They are going to come to the field for what should be the final play of the quarter with trips to the right. Thorne split out widest to the right. Kincaid shotgun, backs up, throws it. That's tipped at the line of scrimmage. So I was wrong, Joe. There'll be another play.
63 for Herkins. Excited. He got a hand on that. So he's doing the Rocky dance out there.
Those linemen, come on.
Come on.
Make the catch already. 9 seconds remaining, 2nd down and 10. Trips to the right, Kincaid in the shotgun. Shelton to his right. Snap, fake the handoff. That's going to be a screen pass over to Thorne. He'll evade the first guy. He'll get it to the sideline, takes a big hit out of bounds. That'll be the final play of the quarter, and it'll be close. It will be enough for a first down.
Pass is complete to Brady Thorne.
They'll set the ball down at the 43-yard line, and that will do it for this first quarter. Your score after 1 quarter of play, Hurricane 14, Parkersburg 7. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more. You're watching high school football on CS 45, presented by One Community Federal Credit Union.
Do you remember Halloween shopping as a child at GC Murphy, Hills, or even Kmart? Well, at Crown Decor and Gifts, we wanted to reignite those memories for you. Our new vintage trick-or-treat area features the cardboard cutouts that you remember from your school classroom bulletin boards and the decorations that hung on your neighborhood windows and doors. Well, guess what? You can now use them all over again. Wrapped candies will evoke memories of trick-or-treat nights gone by with butterscotch discs, bits of honey, and all kinds of other candies. And our confectionery is churning out freshly dipped Granny Smith apples every single day for your sweet tooth. And be sure to visit Crown's Creepy Crypt for all kinds of Halloween decorations that light up and glow in the dark for your home. And a visit to Crown is not complete without an ice cream treat in one of our new seasonal Creepy Cups with our color-changing spoons, perfect for every little goblin. Welcome back to Halloween, and welcome back to your happy place at Crown Decor and Gifts.
Welcome back. Welcome back 14-7 Hurricane over PHS. PHS with the ball and moving on this drive. Gets the ball off. That is Shelton looking for an opening. He'll bounce it all the way close to the sideline. He'll be brought down. Nice tackle there.
Sean Shelton, the ball carrier. Tackle was made by Colin Lesher.
We talked about pretty easy to flip the field when you go 43 to 43. You don't have that.
Well, the referees dig that. The officials love
that.
Loss on the play there for Shelton. Looks like we have an injured Big Red. He'll limp to the sideline. That would have been Jackson Crow. Medina is his replacement on the line.
2nd and 12, 2nd and 11, 2nd and 12.
Another stoppage of play. Timeout taken on the field. Well, while we have this stoppage of play, of course, next week, Joe, is the affectionately called Crosstown Showdown. Next Friday, you will have Parkersburg and Parkersburg South, the timeless rivalry between those two teams. And CAS 45 is going to be doing other things along the way. Monday, they'll have the PHS South volleyball matchup. Tuesday, it'll be boys soccer. Thursday, it'll be girls soccer, and of course, the football game on Friday. You can catch it all right here, CAS 45. And I know that they like to do a little bit of a ledger there and see who's the best at the end of the week. It's not all about football.
It's not all about, yeah. You get points for each victory within the various sports.
Of course, at the end of the day, you're like, we got volleyball, but that's all we got. They're going to want to win all of them. I figure, you get South, you get PHS in the same whatever, Marbles, Tiddlywinks, whatever. They're going to fight over it.
That football game's at South, so let's just hope that the fireworks are on the field and not in the weather forecast and different things like last time CAS was at South.
Kincaid back. He'll hit his receiver. That is Thorne, and he's breaking it out outside. He got it by a couple of defenders. He's brought down inside the 40-yard line to about the 38. That was a pretty good gain there in the fact, Joe, that now it is 3rd down and manageable. It was 2nd down long. Did not get the 1st down on the play, but now they can work with a lot of different areas of the playbook now with 3rd down and 3.
A lot of times when you get that kind of messing around in the middle, trying to come back to get more yardage, you end up losing it. But he actually turned that into a positive gain.
He was able to evade a couple of defenders before he was hog-tied down. A couple of receivers to the right. Hand the ball off Jones. He will wait for that opening, and he'll get it. I think he got it. Nicely done. That was a good patient run by Jones. He just kind of let his linemen do their thing, got just enough of the opening, snuck in there, and he'll collect that 1st down.
It'll be a big ride. 1st down.
It's not a bad second carry for Ethan there. Nice job.
Boisterous crowd here at Stadium Field.
Hey, whoever's doing the music's cranking it too. They're trying to get them all.
DJ Cause, man.
Ah.
2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Kincaid once again in the shotgun. Send a receiver in motion. Fake that. Nope, it will go to Shelton.
Shelton, the ball carrier.
And another decent gain there for Jaquel there.
By Ethan Shell.
Move those chain, didn't move the chain, but move that yard marker there about halfway. 2nd down, a little less than 5. I tell you, we're seeing, all sorts of firepower on the field right now, but just as we know that Hurricane will come with that tempo. Now we're seeing tempo and a passing game, moving fast in that respect. This drive been a little bit, got some trickery.
Oh!
Flags everywhere. A little bit of a flea flicker there for PHS. It got back to Kincaid. He was looking downfield. He did not see what he wanted, so he got it over to Isaac Daly in the flat, who got some decent yardage, and now he'll get a little extra because he was brought down by the face mask. It was a good job by Hurricane to not really fall for that play. They weren't able to get the yardage downfield, but that did leave the flat open. And a good run there by Daly. So give him the yardage and also tack on the penalty yardage. PHS is going to be in a good place when this is all said and done.
That half the distance of the goal.
Set it up at the 7-yard line, so deep within the red zone.
That's a great decision on Cooper Kincaid because he had a guy straight down the center of the field on a pass, but it was double coverage down there in the end zone. So if he didn't make that throw perfect, that wouldn't have done anything. Getting out in the flat worked out well for him.
The receiver set up way to the right. Receiver in motion. Now we got a stoppage of play. False starts. Oh, the humanity.
Brings up 2nd and goal from the 13.
Set up inside the 10. 1st and goal, and we got some unwanted movement there in the front line.
Just getting excited to reach that end zone, that's all.
Kincaid again with a receiver in motion. And he will be nailed. Great job by the linebacker for the Redskins. I think that was Joey Cajano once again, who had the interception return for the touchdown in the first quarter. He came in unchecked.
He's having a heck of a night right out of the chute.
So still second down and goal, but all the way out to the 20-yard line now.
Considering we started, 1st and 7 with the benefit of the
7 yards lost on that sack. Kincaid looks over the defense. Jones in motion to the right. He will throw over to Shelton, and they will not be fooled by that whatsoever. Do we have the flag?
Another flag coming. You can't keep doing these horse collar tackles.
Brought down from behind by Darian Davis.
Personal foul.
15 yards.
You can say they have ring around the collar.
Tell you what, the Shelton is just so tiny and close to the field that's really messing them up. Trying to get him tackled. 5'8", 190 pounds.
So that negates a lot of,
the sack that happened.
Negates but it still remains second down. But now it's to the 11, much more manageable now after that penalty. Kincaid fakes the handoff, rolls to the right. Receiver open in the corner. He made the catch. Yes, another big play. Just like Hurricane once again, this time PHS. And the big catch was number 2. Isaac Daly, nicely done. He set himself up, and he made the catch while he was on his back in the corner of the end zone.
Didn't we see Hurricane do that in the first quarter kind of deal? It's bobbled up. All of a sudden, you're laying down, catching it. Great job.
And these kids
way
are
to
just
stick with it.
Spectacular athletes.
Down, up, and
good. The extra point is good, and the game is tied at 14. Another good answer there from the Big Reds. And that high snap over Bellatombi's head now just kind of rearing its ugly head right now. They're just marching down the field, and then a big 13-yard loss, I believe, on that over-the-head snap. That completely killed their momentum for the drive, and they were not even get any points at all out of it. PHS gets the ball back, marches it down the field to tie the game.
And PHS was great because originally it was 1st and 7. Next thing you know, we've got penalty. Next thing you know, we got a large bumble snap. So the fact that they were able to take it from 22 yards out to then get it down in there was great.
Yeah, and mark that down as another costly thing for Hurricane, because that horse collar tackle was what set up that play and continued the drive in a much more manageable way.
So far, Hurricanes had 4 penalties for a total of 32 yards. Nothing more bigger than that 15-yarder.
Big, costly penalty.
But that Whitecap threw that flag. I think that flag went about 50 feet in the air. It looked like a badminton serve.
Wright will tee it up for the Big Reds. Lead back deep.
Oh!
What happened? I totally looked away.
It was a really short squib kick, but the Hurricane player picked it up on the 45. He runs with it.
Oh, my goodness.
So he almost ran past the coverage. It could have set up a very quick score for a lineman on the front that's just responsible for blocking.
An up lineman's dream right there.
Now he's thinking, hey, what's this ball doing in my hand? I got to run.
So, no matter how you characterize it, mistake for PHS. That's going to put Hurricane already in PHS territory, starting their drive 1st and 10 from the PHS 41-yard line. Bilatami got away from his, he faked the handoff, went back to try and pass, and I think it was Jones that was all the way back there, but he could not finish the tackle. Bilatami was able to get away and make something out of nothing, and actually a 3-yard gain on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 6 for the Redskins.
Interesting, he was able to pick up 4 yards on that.
Bilatami hands it off. That is to A.J. Gregory. Plenty of yardage, and all the way to the 25-yard line. I heard that in the offseason he was a linebacker, and they just realized this kid's got some athletic ability. They put him in there in practice, and he was just rifling his teammates. They were like, we got to get him some carries. Nice pass to the flat there to July Burnett.
It's AJ's first carry on the night. Pretty good. 12-yard gain.
About 3 yards on that catch. And again, working with tempo. Zombie will hand it off. That is to Gregory once again. He gets it, trying to break away to the outside. He kept fighting. He'll get it close to a first down. It's going to be about 3rd down, maybe 2, but mark it inside the 20-yard line to about the 17-yard line. 6 minutes on a moving second quarter clock. Bilatami, high snap, hands it to Gregory, who takes it to the left side once again. He'll be brought down. First down yardage, though, obtained on that play.
Ethan Jones is saying, well, it's going to stop.
They don't really go to like a, we've said three-headed monster, but Gregory is usually not on the field at the same time as the other big back as well, Colin Grace. So they really kind of just, all right, it's your turn. You're going to be getting the bulk of the carries on this possession. Tomby look to the right. He'll get away. He'll get hit pretty hard. Just outside the 10-yard line. Hurricane will set up for a second down.
That was made by Janelle Chandler. Brings up 2nd and 7.
You touched on it between the quarters. It just seems like these two prize fighters out in the middle of the field just trading jabs.
And a lot of punch, counter punch right now. Fake the handoff. Bilatami keeps it. He'll actually take a pretty big hit and actually gave a little bit of a lick himself. A little bit of extracurricular. Hey guys, how's your calculus grade?
I don't think they're asking them. Do they want to stick around for the dance tomorrow?
I don't know. DJ's pretty hot.
DJ? Oh.
I'm not the one doing it.
I thought maybe.
No.
I know you've got a lot of skills.
3rd down inside the 10-yard line. Bilatami hands the ball over to Gregory. He'll be brought down quickly. No, he kept his legs rolling.
I thought he was going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage right there.
I thought I was definitely going to get stopped behind the first down marker, but it's going to be much closer now. They already put first down. Nope, there we go, 4th down. 4th down and 1. Mark it at the 4-yard line. They can still get a first down. They can still continue this drive. PHS would much be very happy to make the stop right here. Bunch the formation.
Oh,
that's
that
going to be a
motion.
penalty. It's going to be a penalty on Hurricane. They actually jumped the gun on that one.
Looked like that was going to be the first time Velatambe was going to go under center.
Well, the linemen, they got set, and the right side of the line, you could just see they'd kind of jumped the gun there. So a fourth down and 1 turns now to a 4th down and 10 from the 10-yard line, 4th down and 6. PHS wants to talk this over. Let's. At halftime, we'll be sure that we have some coverage of the Great Big Red Band. I don't know if Hurricane brought their band.
I did not see them.
I did not see that. We'll definitely give you some coverage of that at halftime. And plus, there will be a whole bunch of homecoming festivities that we will definitely let you take a part in as well.
Hurricane's been assessed 37 yards in penalties. That's
costly.
That might be a really big one right there.
So costly. I mean, it definitely cost them on the last one. They had a 4th down and 1 that turns into a 4th down and 6. They've got the horses to take care of it. PHS can hold up, or let's see if
Crowd
the Hurricane will get them in the end zone. Tommy looks towards the defense, now looks to the
Coach
sideline.
wants timeout. He's like, no. Coach Donnie Mays must have seen something there he didn't like.
He did not like that alignment. They're gonna talk it over. .4:14 remaining in the half. 14 all. PHS had the first possession of the game, and they had a ball that was intercepted, and Hurricane was able to pick 6 it all the way good. I think it was about a 60-yard return, so they got the first score of the game. Then on their next possession, marched down the field using a little bit more of the passing game, which was a little bit against tendency, but we knew they've got the horses for it. They just, when you got that 3-headed running monster, that's what you key on, but they just threw the ball very nicely down the field. And Deshaun Dews, a very big gain there to set him up for that second score. PHS, though, has been able to come back.
Coach Matt Kimes is looking into the crowd, waving everybody up. Let's get some noise. Let's get some noise here. See what we can do.
4th down, 6 yards. Velatambe goes to the right. Excuse me, the left. He will sneak through. It'll depend on the spot. Side judge, I don't think. You have an injured PHS player on the carpet right now.
Whitecap motions at a 1st down.
So they will give Velatambe the necessary yardage for the 1st down. Both teams will move to their respective sidelines while they tend to the injured PHS player, and I did not see who that was.
See a number either. It's interesting though, cart's coming out.
Nice gain there by Velatambe. He needed 6. He got 6.
Hey, you were talking about the band at halftime coming up. We've got, as fate would have it, we've got the Big Reds playing the Hurricane. And on the 21st next week, Big Red Band is going to the Hurricane Band competition.
All right.
That'll be down there. So they'll be taking part of that. And then their next event is that 28th, Saturday the 28th. The band kids will be going to Ravenswood for a competition. And then they come back here. They're actually hosting that Jim Kessel Memorial Big Red competition that evening. So I know Mr. White and the band boosters and everybody have an awful lot of things to do with that competition. And the fact that they're going to go down to Ravenswood in the morning, participate in it, and then come back is interesting. And probably takes a lot of work. You're a band dad. You understand trying to get kids left and right and yonder. And
Injured PHS player number 80. I do not have an 80 on on the roster. I'm sorry, guys. You have it in your press guide there, Joe?
No. So basically what we're looking at sometimes is the like a Friday night media guide that's put out. Sometimes the numbers don't match up with what's actually on the field because of when they have to submit this in order to get it printed and whatever. So
the important thing is he was able to get to the sideline under his own power. Everything seems to be they're going to continue to tend to him on the sideline.
Now we've got 1st and 4.
Back to football inside the 5-yard line, Villatombi. They've got the clock already started inside 4 minutes in the second quarter. Receiver in motion. Villatombi goes out to his left. He's keeping it. Puts his head down, and I don't see an indication yet.
Yeah, the side judge over there.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Villatombi, 4-yard run. Good blocking by that Redskin offensive line. He basically he didn't really take the contact until he got past that goal line. Nice run there by Villatombi.
So he threw for a touchdown, he ran for a touchdown. Not a bad night so far before halftime.
Castro will set up for the extra point. It is straight and true. Hurricane 21, Parkersburg 14. Let's take a break. We'll be back with the remainder of the second quarter right here on CS 45.
Why choose One Community Federal Credit Union as your financial partner? We reward you. Earn high interest on savings and CDs. Get rewards with your debit card. Enjoy lower interest on loans and pay low or no service fees. We're accessible. Manage your money from anywhere with our convenient, secure mobile app and online banking. And we're trustworthy. As one of the first credit unions in our area, we've been serving the Mid-Ohio Valley for over 65 years. Get more in 24. Become a member today. One Community Federal Credit Union. Online at onecommunityfcu.org.
Between the parade and then going out to Tyler County.
Welcome back. 3:45 remaining in this first half. It's been very entertaining, Joe. Mike Cameron, Joe Oliverio here with you, and it has been punch, counter punch. And the last punch that landed was Hurricane there. They fought through a little bit of adversity through that drive, but the end result good for them into the end zone. Like it will be Shahan who actually bobbled it, picked it up. Now he's going to be running for his life, and that's not going to be any good there. So mishandled that return.
Tackled by Jaden Smith and Devin Short.
They've done pretty well on those kickoff returns up to now.
Very good until that one right there, just a mishandle of it, and by the time he was able to collect anything, Hurricane was already there. So Kincaid will set up on the 10-yard line. Last little bit of an instruction there by the PHS coaching staff.
Let's get a nice 3-minute and 38-second drive. Take this thing down here. Go into half, tied up.
Set up Thorne wide to the right. Put Jones in motion. Kincaid hands the ball off. That's Shelton. Nice spin there to get an extra yard or two.
Tackle was made by Devin Short.
Set the ball up at the 16-yard line. Nice gain on first down. PHS got to move quickly, though.
Microphone does a nice job picking up. Those cheerleaders are down there about the 10, 15-yard line.
Hunter Levitt out there to the right along with Thorne.
Shelton again.
Run up the middle against Shelton. Was able to break free. Late flag. I've been seeing a couple of last minute landings of some of these tackles. So there might be maybe a late hit on this one. We'll have to see. Contact to the head. So the yardage was enough for the first down. Tack on some personal foul yardage. PHS needed to use this time very efficiently to get it down the field. They're getting help there once again from Hurricane.
15-yard penalty.
Set it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's kind of like a free throw in basketball. Time's not coming off the clock. They're free. You get a 15-yard penalty, no time coming off the clock right now. So 2:40 running now.
Right in front of us, trips to the right. Kincaid drops back, looks to the left, wide open with Shelton, who makes a tremendous catch at midfield. He had to go and basically almost scoop it up off the carpet. Never touched the carpet. What a tremendous catch by Shelton. It'll be a short second down now. 48.5-yard line.
Nice thing with that catch is he realized he had to make the catch. He was wide open over here, so I'm glad he wasn't thinking, hey, I can get to the end zone and then drop it.
Just make the catch.
Just make the catch, move the chains, let's go.
Trips to the right, Kincaid hands him off. Nope, fakes it, keeps it. Running for his life. He'll get into Redskin territory, at least right at the midfield stripe. That's going to be close to first down. They did stop the clock.
Move those chains.
Move the chains. 1:47 left.
It'll be a first down for the Big Reds. The ball spotted at midfield.
See a little more urgency here. Thorne to the right, trips to the left. Daly, St. Louis, Levitt. Kincaid, he's going to get brought down, and the ball is on the carpet. They're going to say incomplete pass. Ooh. That might be a fortunate call for PHS right there. There was a lot of activity happening around him.
Tackle was made by Pregame.
Called that an incomplete pass, so stop the clock at 1:21. Still at midfield, second
we had
down
a flag
10.
on the play.
Oh, there was a flag. Oh, they're going to call intentional grounding. That also goes as a loss of down. Very costly penalty for PHS, and they actually decided to, I think they thought it over. They wanted to deliberate that call.
Yeah, that was a 5-yard penalty there.
5 yards. It's also a loss of down. It'll be third down and 15 now. 1:21 remaining in the half.
Would have been nice to see that on replay because it just seemed like he was in the middle of that mess, tried to get out of it.
Third down. Hands the ball off, immediately met in the backfield. Nicely done by the Hurricane linebacker, number 54. Timeout called on the field. Nicely done there by Drake Lanham.
Maybe that's why we thought that was a fumble. It was basically a pass. There was so much activity in the middle of that, we really didn't have a great view of it.
Hurricane does call the timeout because they work with that tempo. They can move pretty quickly in a short amount of time. PHS will be forced to punt.
And we've seen the cannon that Valatambe has in his arm.
Very accurate arm.
Very, very.
Very, very fast receivers too. So, and again, the tendency we saw from Hurricane in any of the last couple of games that I've been able to watch of them, they just utilize that three-headed rushing attack there, but they are a very good passing team, and they improved it. A couple of really nice downfield passes. Villatambe's got some great accuracy. He's got some very, very athletic receivers to throw to. And now they're going to have a little bit more than a minute to work with on this final drive of the first half.
So if you're Hurricane, do you try to set up the return, or you just bring? They're going to bring everybody.
Well, he had a little bit of traffic in front of him. You're going to get a very nice bounce.
While that's rolling, the clock's
Let it go. All the way down to the 21-yard line. Just a few tenths of a second less than a minute. And that's what Villatambe and the Redskins have to work with. Redskins, if I'm reading the scoreboard right, they have no timeouts left.
I don't
They
think
used
so,
that
Mike.
final
They
timeout?
used that. Yeah, I think they used that final one right there. They had one in the first period.
Just to ensure that they'd have one final drive. Trips to the left, Villatambi with a back just close to him. Quick snap, quick throw to the flat. That is Dews, and he's got a little bit of space. He'll be knocked out of bounds.
Pass is complete to Julie Burnett. He's knocked out of bounds on the play.
Oh, excuse me, that was Jalee Burnett. But he'll move the chains, and the clock will be stopped. Nice gain, and not a lot of time off the clock. Villatambi to the left. Again, a little screen pass.
Coming
He
all the way
is still
across.
on his feet. That's Dews. And a nice open field tackle. That might be a big mistake there for Dews. He had plenty of forward momentum there, but that will be moved backwards.
Connor Petty did a nice job of running him down.
Very nice job by Petty. Stoppage of play, 33 seconds left. Start the clock. Second down, 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Time running out for Villatambi.
Pass.
Looks down the field. Receiver. It'll depend on where. Okay. It was a nice catch, a very athletic move there by Shalik Hampton, but I think his body landed on the out of bounds marker. .16 seconds left in this first half. Third down and 9.
It'll be third and 9 for Hurricane.
Looks like Shalik Hampton will actually, now he will go down to one knee. I think banged up on that play. Both teams will huddle up on their respective sidelines. The sideline staff and the athletic trainers
For both teams go out since so close to the PHS side. Nice cool evening, so we don't have a lot of like heat cramps and things like that that we've seen in the past.
Oh, I don't know. I was cramping up here. That walk up the steps, oh my goodness. Oh, did have some pizza to help us out with.
That's right, we carb loaded.
Thank you to Paulo's, by the way. Again, the holy trinity of pizza there. They gave us pizza, they gave us pepperoni rolls, and deep fried Oreos.
Fried Oreos. Last year, though, they had some of those cannoli triangles, like the cannoli bites or something like that.
Yeah.
Being Italian, I can appreciate a good cannoli.
I never got them because Brian hammered them too quickly last time. I didn't get a chance to try them.
I forget that saying in a movie, save the cannolis.
Whatever you do, save the cannolis. Hampton will limp to the sideline. That was a heck of a catch. He tried his best to keep it in bounds, but I think, like I said, when he hit the ground, he was actually out of bounds as he landed. He was not able to get a foot down. He had to land on his back. That's causing the injury right now. He is kind of holding the small of his back right now. Third down and 9, 16 seconds left. Villatambi, snap, hand the ball off. No, he'll keep it. And dance into the opening there for a little bit. I think they're just happy to just run that final play and let the final seconds tick off. Fun first half. We saw a lot of stuff we were not quite expecting. We've seen a lot of punches and a lot of counter punches, and what we see right now is a 7-point lead. Hurricane over Parkersburg, and it is now halftime. Thanks so much for watching. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll spotlight the band a little bit and just enjoy this homecoming evening festivities happening left and right. You're watching high school football on CES 45, presented by One Community Federal Credit Union.
It's game time, and One Community Federal Credit Union is here to help you tackle your financial goals. With our convenient and secure electronic banking and mobile services, we're taking our customer service experience to the next level. Plus, our CD rates are some of the best around, so you get more bang for your buck. When you need a loan, One Community can get you a great rate and a fast decision made locally. It all adds up to us being the Mid-Ohio Valley's winning team. One Community Federal Credit Union. Online at onecommunityfcu.org.
When you call the Basement Doctor West Virginia, you know you've called the right place. We'll help you solve the worst problems in your basement or crawl space, from bowed walls, cracks to water, mold, and more.
Our experienced and well-trained crews will carry out the repairs, leaving you with a drier, cleaner, healthier, safer, and more energy-efficient home. Plus, you get a lifetime transferable warranty.
You can trust the Basement Doctor of West Virginia. Call now at 877-DRY-TIME or visit basementdoctorwv.com.
When was the last time you explored your island? Folks from all over the country come to visit every year. It's time for you to come back to Blennerhassett Island. Rent bikes with your family, have a picnic, explore the mansion, or just read a book in the Walnut Grove. It's your island. Come back this summer.
Bowling and Dunn Family Dentistry can't wait to see your smile. When you take care of your mouth, every expression is an expression of good health. A healthy smile is a powerful thing. That's why you should come visit us. Our relaxed atmosphere will make your visit stress-free. Young or old, the key to good health is right under your nose. Call today to schedule your appointment. Your smile is in good hands. Bowling and Dunn Family Dentistry. Get ready to change the way you feel about dentistry.
As the third ever director. This year marks her 20th year with the Red Wing Girl Team. She has dedicated so much of her love, life, and time to the girls throughout these past 20 years. Join me and give her a round of applause and congratulations for all her success through the years. It's School Team Director Kimberly Griffey.
like to welcome you to the 2024 Parkersburg High School Homecoming Game. Tonight, we will crown our homecoming king and queen, along with announcing princes and princesses for the junior, sophomore, and freshman classes. We will start by introducing the freshman class attendants. Ella Collins is the daughter of Becky and Benji Collins. She is escorted by Javelle Chandler. Javelle is the son of Shaunisha Chandler and Marcus Hale. Mackenzie Fleming is the daughter of Beth and Dennis Fleming. She is escorted by Brady Thorne. Brady is the son of Jonna and Jay Thorne. Gracie Taylor is the daughter of Chrissy and Eric Taylor. She is escorted by Kevin Hart. Kevin is the son of Chanel Keel and Kevin Hart. Next, we will introduce the sophomore class attendants. Brenna Bond is the daughter of Brandy and Daniel Bond. She is escorted by Seth Drennan. Seth is the son of Brooke and David Drennan. Ashlyn Morris is the daughter of Cammie and Brad Morris. She is escorted by Zachariah Medina. Zachariah is the son of Carrie Allen and Lauren Nunez. Anna Spader is the daughter of Donna Jones and Joe Spader. She is escorted by Dre Grinter. Dre is the son of Elizabeth Mahoney. Next, we will introduce the junior class attendants. Bryn Fry is the daughter of Stephanie and Todd Fry. Bryn is escorted by Ben Chichester. Ben is the son of Heather and Scott Chichester. Emma Stanley is the daughter of Aaron and Eric Stanley. She is escorted by Smith Barberia. Smith is the son of Doxa and AJ Barberia. Caitlin Thorne is the daughter of Jonna and Jay Thorne. She is escorted by Silas Chevron. Silas is the son of Amy and Joel Chevron. Finally, we will introduce the senior class attendants. Katie Anderson is the daughter of Jennifer and Brett Anderson. She is escorted by Andrew Schaefer. Andrew is the son of Todd and Stephanie Schaefer. Josie Bradley is the daughter of Angie and Gary Bradley. She is escorted by Guy Bradley. Guy is the son of Angie and Gary Bradley. Ella Grace Haddix is the daughter of Susan Haddix. She is escorted by Blake Riggs. Blake is the son of Sarah Oldacre and Josh Riggs. Freshman attendance. The freshman prince and princess are Grace Taylor and Kevin Hart. Sophomore attendance. The sophomore prince and princess are Anna Spader and Dre Brinter. Junior attendance. The junior prince and princess are Bryn Fry and Ben Chichester. The 2023 King and Queen, Landon Bryan and Olivia Perkins, were not able to attend tonight. So crowning the King is PHS teacher Caitlin Miller, and crowning the Queen is Student Council Co-Advisor Megan Ashcraft. Senior attendance. The 2024 Homecoming King and Queen are Katie Anderson and Andrew Schaefer.
You don't have to go back to the dealer or travel hours to get professional maintenance and repair for your foreign auto. Cornerstone Auto Service is fully equipped with dealer-level equipment and the expertise to provide you with the same quality repairs you receive from the dealer at a fraction of the cost. From expert diagnostics to routine maintenance, Cornerstone provides honest answers and quality service. Professional, reliable, affordable. That's the team at Cornerstone Auto Service, Camden Avenue, Parkersburg.
Welcome to our fall open house at Crown Decor and Gifts. Come on in. It's one of the biggest sales that you've been waiting for. It's Crown's fall open house sale going on right now. Save 30% off on all fall and Halloween home decor with very few exclusions. Ask for our sale flyer at the counter and save even more with your in-store coupons. It's happening right now. Our fall open house sale at Crown Decor and Gifts. Welcome back to your fall happy place.
Cox Family Pharmacy is here to save you the stress of knowing what pills to take and when with our pill packing service. You have a pharmacy staff that knows you with the experience to make it easy. Let us help you with our weekly pill packs. Cox Family Pharmacy, we're trusted.
At Fasteners and Supply in Mineral Wells, carrying items that are made in the USA means a lot to us. For us, it means we're supporting businesses that employ American workers. For our customers, it means you're getting the best quality products that are tested and proven to be of the highest quality from companies like Norseman, Bullard Abrasives, Morse, and more. We're now the first and only dealer in West Virginia with Gearhead's new fifth wheel grease. Made in the USA. We stock it at Fasteners and Supply in Mineral Wells. Check us out on Facebook or stop by today.
At Cox Family Pharmacy, we're always looking for ways to serve our community, and we're happy to announce that we've opened our new location in Williamstown. Stop in and see the difference a locally owned pharmacy can make. We'll see you soon at Cox Family Pharmacy in Williamstown. We're trusted.
You know, since we're so iconic, I think it's right we should check out other iconic places in town.
Nito, what do you want to go see first?
How about we check out those cool murals on the flood wall?
And my icing is so artistic, we should go to the art center too.
Wow, I've never seen a tank that close up.
The new pool at Southwood looks cool, but we really shouldn't get wet.
How about me showing off my sweet sprinkles at the skate park? Man, this is a great town, and JR's Donut Castle makes it even better.
You're right. Also, how are we doing this? We don't have legs.
For nearly 50 years, CAS Cable has been proudly serving the Mid-Ohio Valley with cable TV, internet, and home phone. Our commitment has always been to provide the best possible experience and service for our customers. With CAS, you get straightforward pricing that's easy to understand. And when you call, you'll talk to a local team member. Call us today or visit us online and see what we can do for you. CAS Cable, proud to be part of our community.
Big news! Mother Earth Foods is thrilled to introduce our brand new program, bringing you everyday low prices on our exclusive house brand, Cadia Natural and Organic Foods. We believe that healthy, wholesome food should be accessible to everyone, which is why we're committed to offering your favorite Cadia Natural and Organic Foods at great prices. So why wait? Head over to Mother Earth Foods today and start saving big on all your grocery essentials. Shop with confidence.
And welcome back to Stadium Field. It is 21-14 Hurricane over Big Reds on this lovely, lovely evening that also has doubled as homecoming. We had the great homecoming festivities. We had some royalty crowned and all that too. So the pomp and circumstance of high school football, just love it. And PHS does it very well too. So nice to see everything going on there on the field. Hey, and Joe, you actually were able to wrangle some stats, so
yeah,
let us know, kind of break down the half.
Carol Jett upstairs helped us with that. So basically, you've got, you said the score, 21-14 Hurricane, but rushing yards for PHS has 84 on 23 carries. Hurricane, 14 carries for 58. Big differences in the passing yards. As we know, Velathambe's done 143 yards in the air compared to 58. Total offensive plays, 23, netting 201 yards for Hurricane, 33 plays, getting 142 yards. Interceptions, we've had one, and that was for a 60-yard return, pick six. The kickoff returns, we've mentioned PHS, their ability to get the ball out to about the 30-yard line each time. They've had 4 returns for 146 yards compared to 2 returns for 17, so they're covering. Big Reds are covering those kickoffs very well, not letting a whole lot of yardage go there. Probably another big stat is the penalty yardage. Hurricane's been hit for 6 for 49 yards, and 2 of those were very costly. Helped the Big Reds. Big Reds right now playing pretty penalty-free, 4 for only 20. Possession time, 16 minutes for the Big Reds, 7 minutes for Hurricane. So they're making good use of the time that they have, which is that. Third down conversions, I thought it's kind of neat. 1 of 4 for Hurricane, 4 of 5 for the Big Reds. So they're being very productive in their third down element in order to keep the chains moving and moving through there. Another good one is red zone scores. Big Reds are 2 for 2 in there. So some individual things. Jaquel Shelton's run, it seems like we've called his name a lot. He's had 16 carries, but he's only gained 55 yards. And a lot of that has been up the middle, 3 and 4 yards at a clip. Cooper Kincaid's carried the ball 5 times for 28 yards. Ethan Jones 2 for 18. Kincaid is 7 for 10 passing. That one interception we've talked about. The longest pass was 11 yards compared to the longest yard pass of Elathambe was 60 yards. And we saw that early in the first quarter as well. Anything else going on?
Pinpoint pass, by the way. It
Oh,
was
man,
well
that was
thrown.
great. Kick returns down there. Brady Thorne's got 1 for 90 yards. that was amazing. And that pretty much sums it up. We're going to see Elathambe 6 for 9 passing for 143. I imagine he's coming out. Brian usually asks me, what are we going to see kind of different in the second half? I don't think that we're going to see anything different. I think Hurricane's going to continue to pass the ball. They're going to continue to try to make the big play. I think the Big Reds are going to try to keep it on the ground and let Shelton pick up the bulk of the work.
Tell you, I looked up. Elathambe had 247 yards passing in that Spring Valley game, but they put up 63 points. So, we've been saying three-headed monster, but he is your classic definition of a dual threat. He can run it, he can throw it, and he does have plenty of great weapons around him to get the job done.
Yeah, Jalé Burnett caught 3 of them for 64 yards. His longest was 50. Tyshawn Dews has caught 2. His longest was 60. And then Shalik Campton's caught 1 for 18. So he's got 3 out there, very tall receivers. And we'll see if that comes back. Was it Burnett that went down hurt in the first half?
Was that
the receiver? Was that Burnett for Hurricane that hurt himself?
No, that was Shalik Campton.
Okay.
He was the one that caught it on the out of bounds, right on his back.
So we'll see if he comes back in. The Big Red that was kind of limping around was Jackson Rowe, a lineman, early in the game, and he got taped up pretty well. Trying to see him on the sideline. He was limping pretty good in the second period. So we'll see what's going on with that. Once again, thank you, C. Carroll Jet, for the stats. And
yeah, that's nice. It's nice to have something like that. Back in the olden days, I could keep track of stats as the game was going on.
I was going to say, man, yeah.
Plus, these guys are so athletic, and it's been moving kind of fast. It's just tough to do that. Those big chunks of yards, it's tough to do the arithmetic in your head like that.
Yeah, I was able to keep track of attempts, completions, and number of carries, but the yards was getting away from me on that.
And you talk about the time of possession when they've got a defensive touchdown, and then most of the times when they're on offense, they move so fast, they don't use a lot of time. Time of possession is something that Coach Donnie Mays and the Hurricane Redskins, that's not a stat that they really kind of lean on to very much. They can move the ball, and they can move the ball efficiently, very fast.
Playing 2 12-minute quarters, and they've only had 7 minutes of offensive productivity. Seems like with a score of 21 there, 7 minutes was not enough time.
Hurricane will receive the second half kickoff. Wright will tee it up. Had an interesting kickoff in the first half that did not go their way. This one squibbed a little bit further down the field, picked up by number 12, Jaden Smith, and he will find some yardage to the left side, close to the left sideline. I think PHS is trying to kind of negate big returns by doing those squib kicks, but first one did not go in their favor easily with the up back catching the ball, and that one was a very nice athletic just pick up right off the carpet. Still got decent yardage on the return. Elathambe will be in the shotgun with receivers to his right, and he'll hand the ball off. Nice run up the middle, and a nice, he delivered the lick on that one. Kylan Grace with a nice first down run. Nice little forearm shiver that got him another couple yards.
There's that quick snap you were talking about, Mike, earlier.
Moved with tempo. They actually moved that ball before the first down marker was even set. Up the middle with the run. Give him 2 yards on the gain. Second down and 8.
Stop was made by
Is that Grace again with the carry?
Grace was the ball carrier on that play. And again, with tempo. Grace took a while before the handoff was actually made, but Grace will take it inside the 40-yard line.
Big third down for the Big Reds.
Ball is set. Line is already in place. Villatombi calls the play. And that will be a free first down, I believe.
Medea was just excited to get in there.
Well,
you know, he figured they're doing that fast-paced. I can as a defender, and just got the best.
It's a rhythm game. It's just like almost like you're playing a song. These guys in the white shirts right now are in sync. They're in rhythm, and PHS is trying to find that, and they just jumped the gun. Just punch it up the middle, get that first down, as the ball was just a couple inches away from the first down.
Got the high school version of the tush push that's occurring at NCAA.
Stop was made by Zach Medina. Be a first down for the Redskins.
Move the chains, 1st and 10. Hurricane already ready with the next play. Fake the handoff, looks down the field. Vellatombi's got a receiver. The back falls down, but I think the backside
flag on the play.
Secondary. I don't know who. Is that number 20 there with the coverage there at the end?
At the end, but 7 was the one that had it earlier. I think he went out of bounds and came back in.
PHS does seem to think it'll be on Hurricane, and I think you're correct, Joe. Tiptoeing down the sideline, he might have stepped on some white, and then you can't do that. You can't reestablish back in.
Yep. 15-yarder.
Another costly penalty, Joe. They don't. When they get a penalty, they do it up big.
That's their third 15-yard penalty.
It doesn't seem to faze them very much, but they still do it big. So the yard marker goes all the way back close to midfield. First down and 25. Villatombi goes to Grace. Tries to roll it to the sideline. PHS has good coverage on that one. They'll string the play out, and they'll stop him with just a short gain. Second down and a whole bunch. I think they didn't get a gain on that, Joe. It's still second down and 25.
Second down 25.
Dual receivers to the right. Villatombi will roll that way. He's got good protection and a good throw to a receiver that was wide open in Jalee Burnett. So they'll cut that penalty yardage now to a manageable third down and 10. They're set. They're ready to go. PHS is trying to get the right personnel on the field. Third down, actually 11. Villatombi sends Grace to motion to the left. Screen pass. That's Hampton, and he will fight hard. It will be. That looks like that should be enough for a first down.
Tackle was made by Adam Elder.
And again, he'll come up hobbling. He was the one that was injured close to halftime, and now he will get up injured. And training staff will come out and check on Shalik Hampton. They are setting up as fourth down, Joe. So once now with the injury to Hampton, Coach Mays has a little bit of time to think this over, and normally he likes to do those tempo plays. Now he's not in a situation where he can do that, but now he's got the time to kind of dial up the right play.
Tell you what, Mike, and maybe that's just because we've got this injured player, but it looks like the ball is on the 23-yard line. But the fourth down, forget the fourth down field marker number, but the chain looks like it's on about the 23 and a half. So it's kind of.
It's one of those optical illusions, Joe. Second time they brought the card out on the field, and then he's like, no, we don't need it.
No, we don't need it.
Which is always good. We don't want to have anybody have to be carted off that way.
Wow.
They really got less than the length of the football. Fourth down. PHS could really use this one.
Yeah, even. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, even
now they will take. Now all
even
this time-
Donnie Mays is like, hey, wait a minute, guys, I'm looking down this line, and if this white line over here matches that white line over there, we got a first down. Hey, I see number 66 coming off here for the Big Reds, so he must be back in. Jackson Rowe. We talked about him.
Stretch it out. Oh, yeah, he's got it. By the nose of the football. Wow, that was dramatic. That was very dramatic.
Very dramatic. Please look at me.
He was going to say, he
It's a
even
first
blew the
down.
whistle to say, I need your attention right now. I want you to see what I'm about to do. First down.
I know Big Red Nation might say, oh, no. But I mean, Mike, we called that up here, and we're looking at it
I
on
know,
an angle.
you called it. I was indifferent.
I got a
but
lot
you
of
called it.
I got a lot of basketball coaches that would question my eyesight, but that one was right on.
Oh, the Eagle Eye Oliveria over
Eagle
here.
is-
First down and 10. Bunch the formation, but we do have a receiver split out to the left there. Quick handoff to Grace, who's brought down shoestring tackle.
Kylan Grace is the ball carrier, picked up on the play by Ethan Jones.
Set it up at the 17-yard line, and Hurricane says, we're ready. Let's go, boys.
The press box.
Receivers to the left.
Receivers upstairs.
Latambi, snap, hand the ball to Grace. He's got room to work with, and he is a rumbling, and he's bumbling, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. 22-yard run, Kylan Grace.
That was his sixth carry of this drive. They basically just started it with him, kept it going.
And it wasn't like he was untouched. There was a lot of arm tackles there that just weren't bringing him down. And he rumbled right into the end zone for the score. Nicely done for the Redskins. Casto will set up for the extra point. Snap a little high, but it's down. But that was kind of punched through, and it is good. Let's take a break. 28-14, Redskins in the lead. You're watching high school football on CS 45, brought to you by our friends over at One Community Federal Credit Union.
Why choose One Community Federal Credit Union as your financial partner? We reward you. Earn high interest on savings and CDs. Get rewards with your debit card. Enjoy lower interest on loans and pay low or no service fees. We're accessible. Manage your money from anywhere with our convenient, secure mobile app and online banking. And we're trustworthy. As one of the first credit unions in our area, we've been serving the Mid-Ohio Valley for over 65 years. Get more in 24. Become a member today. One Community Federal Credit Union. Online at onecommunityfcu.org.
Back here at Stadium Field, another touchdown there for the Hurricane Redskins, extending the lead out to 28-14. That drive there, Joe, was brought to you by Kylan Grace. Nicely done. Casto will tee it up for the Redskins. Thorne back there, and I didn't see who's the one that's on the far right there, far side. He'll kind of just punch it up in the air. It's going to land out of bounds. Nice catch there by the coaches on the sideline.
Speaking of coaches on the sideline, good job, Coach Mays, catching that distance on that fourth down. That was a big.
Yes, yeah. I mean, he's like, you know what? Why are we not measuring this? set it up on the 35. Yes, sir.
Does that count as another penalty?
It is penalty yardage, yes. Set it up on the right hash mark. PHS will take over, down 2 scores. Now there will be another conference amongst the men in the striped shirts. They're like, Applebee's? Yep, sounds good.
That conversation's coming up in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I might have jumped the gun on that one.
Hey, Charlie, you're on the sideline. Call in the pizza.
Receiver in motion, nicely done with the handoff. But Shelton will be stopped after about a 2-yard gain. Mark it at the 37-yard line.
Marion Davis and Joey Quijano.
Using a lot of motion and formation there, trying to get a little bit of some trickeration there, but good job by Hurricane to keep their eye on the football. Shelton with just the 2-yard gain, trips to the left, Kincaid in the shotgun. And again, it'll be a handoff to Shelton. He'll just fight. He'll go not very far. Forward momentum will get him to about the 39-yard line. Third down, about 7, I would say. Maybe long 6. Trips to the left. Kincaid drops back, looks downfield. Receiver will fall down. He was trying to get it to Thorne. Thorne got up the field and might be trying that old back shoulder throw right there, but it was too far for Thorne to dive for. It'll hit the stadium field turf, and it'll be 4th down for the Big Reds. So no answer on that drive.
It's kind of sad because Thorne was wide open. Kind of that, what he had. Up here comes 25 in.
Somebody's late to the party.
Alan Evans.
Good snap, but punt goes straight up in the air. And it will even give them a couple yards coming back. I think that was probably a 6 to 7 yard punt.
I tell you what, the Hurricanes been getting very close to blocking punts. So I bet, and Big Reds are punting. I'm sure Coach Bell will have a little conversation with trying to get, I mean, they even put 3 people back there to try to block.
It was a bit of a low snap, but it was definitely manageable. He kind of rushed it, kind of shanked it. Two-score lead for the Redskins. Villatombi says, let's see what we can do with that. 2 receivers to the right, split out way to the right. Hands the ball off to Grace. Grace, even with a lineman kind of hanging on his hips, still gets 5 yards on the run, maybe even 6. Nicely done by Kylan Grace. 2nd down, long 4. Villatombi will keep it. And he will get away somewhere. He's thinking, I'm going to go to the dance right now. That was some serious moves on the floor right there, too. He'll dance his way to a 1st down, set back up again. High snap. Pull down, getting over to Grace. Grace will just kind of wrestle his way for about a 3-yard gain.
Made by Austin Jones.
Ethan Jones on the tackle. Kind of just picked him up, put him down.
Fakes the handoff. Oh! Villatombi just drops it. He looked like he was trying to get down the field with the throw. He literally lost it on the exchange to his right hand. So that will be a costly play right there, and that will be 3rd down and very long.
36-yard line.
I mean, really, if you just look at how this game has worked out, the Redskins have been almost a little bit of their own worst enemy in a way, and yet they're still playing by all that. They've made a lot of costly mistakes. Screen pass to the left, but he will be corralled at the 31-yard line.
Stop is made by Austin Jackson.
Hughes on the catch.
We got 4th and 10-ish.
4th down looks like 11. Nope, you're right. Why am I questioning those eyes? 30-yard lines where they're marked. I do not see a punter anywhere. Dual receivers to the right. That's where Villatambi will roll.
Block.
And he had a couple of different receivers to go to. He chose to go to the one a bit further down the field there. And move the chains. Another nice play there by the Hurricane Redskins.
That's his 9th completion on 12 attempts. He is just very, very efficient in the passing game. And guess who's going to run the ball?
Well, you just got to keep him honest.
Killing Grace, the ball carrier. Stop is made by Aeneas Louderman.
Redskins already setting up for the next play. Actually lost a yard on that play, 2nd down and 11. Two receivers to the left. Makes the handoff. Villatambi looks down the field. Receiver was wide open. Just hit him in stride. To Sean Dews with the touchdown. And now extending the lead now 34-14. That was just a nice route run. Perfect throw. Nice catch.
You know, for a quarterback that really likes to run, he doesn't seem bothered in the pocket. Takes his time, lets those receivers run their routes.
And a very effortless throwing motion, too. He doesn't look like he's really working that hard out there at all. Just kind of flips it in there. Nice finesse of that right in there. Casto will boot it through the uprights. 35-14, 4:37 remaining in this third quarter. Next week, we will be live at the Erickson All Sports Facility. Crosstown Showdown week. It's rivalry week, so PHS and South will be keeping track of all the scores and all the different sports. Monday will be volleyball. Tuesday, boys soccer. Thursday, girls soccer. And then, of course, we'll have coverage of high school football, the Crosstown Showdown, PHS and South, and you'll see it right here on CAS 45.
Tell you what, looking at some scores in this Quad A, George Washington, Cabell Midland are tied in the 4th quarter at 7 each. Huntington all over St. Albans, 44-6. Martinsburg all over Woodson out of D.C., 42-0. Wheeling Park over Musselman, 48-13 in the 4th. Spring Mills, 51-0 over South Hagerstown, Maryland. That's a final. That was the National Guard Gridiron Series. University over Buchanan, 49-0. South is up on Woodrow, 21-11 in the 3rd quarter.
Thorne will catch it in the end zone, and it will be immediately blown dead for the touchback.
We were talking about that Quad A championship. You think we're going to see some of those kind of scores? 51-0, 49-0, 42-0.
It's definitely the haves and the have-nots right now in Quad A. No doubt about that. But you know what? Everybody's got a guaranteed first-round matchup.
That's right. They get the shirt.
You're saying there's a chance.
That's why we play the games. We'll get you some other scores next break in action.
PHS to the line. Kincaid in the shotgun. Hands the ball off to Shelton. He'll work his way up to the 25-yard line. Nice gain on first down. 5 yards. Shelton's working hard. Two receivers set to the left, two receivers set to the right. Kincaid Puts the receiver in motion. Again, Shelton with the handoff. He will get about 3 yards maybe. It's going to be a manageable third down, but they need more. They need more.
Yeah, they need more than
more
3 yards at a clip with a running clock on these running plays. But I noticed the D-backs for Hurricane are really playing off the receivers. They're not going to get burned long, so.
Passing situation, but receiver to the left, receiver to the right, full house in the backfield. Shelton in motion into the flat. Jones will get the handoff. He'll break free just ever so much.
Ethan Jones, the ball carrier.
Enough for the first down, but a good tackle there by defensive secondary there to bring him down there. That could have been a lot worse for the Skins. (35-14), about 3:10 left in this third quarter. Backs in the backfield with him. He'll send Jones in the motion this time. Now the handoff will go to Shelton, so they just kind of traded on that play.
Shelton, the ball carrier.
Kimes is staying committed to the run, even down 3 scores at this point.
Last week they were fairly even. 172 yards rushing, 220 passing. So.
4 receivers, 1 in motion. Kincaid, shotgun snap, hands the ball off again. Shelton met up at the line. Good job by the front 4 of the Skins. Close that hole quickly and leave the gain about 2.
Also in the stop is Devin Short.
3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5.
Still at the 38-yard line. Once again in that shotgun, couple of backs surrounding him. Jones in motion. And the ball off. Nope, it fakes it. Kincaid tries to get it over into the flat. He'll get it out to Jones. Somehow he got it to him, but
Pass is complete to Ethan Jones. Stop is made by
Kincaid gets up a little bit kind of gangly leg there. I mean, he faked the handoff. Looked like he was going to run it. Then we realized he had nowhere to go. Jones was in the flat, so he was able to accept that pass, but he wasn't able to get a good one to him. 4th down, punt formation for PHS.
Zane Lewis in the back.
Much better punt this time. It's a little bit of an end over end. That's going to give them the yardage that they need. We don't even remember that last one now.
No, that
I mean,
was.
We kind of do a little.
It's like an Etch-a-Sketch. We just erased it.
Yeah, the forward roll he had on that one was much better than the backward roll he had.
Spotted at the 19.
Good shot there of the PHS student section. It is homecoming. I don't know what their theme is. Hippie night?
Looking in single A. Greenbrier West final over Payton City, 1-0.
Forfeit. Bellatami snap quickly throws out to the left. Good blocking out there.
Oh, and
he's still finessing down the field. Is that going to be a late call?
Late call.
Complete to Joey Burnett. There's a flag on the play.
So it was right at the sideline, and the play was basically stopped, and then the PHS defender kind of a little belly-to-back suplex.
That's tough sometimes, that defender, to remember where he is on that sideline, because the way that.
Offsetting penalties.
Okay, both are going to be enforced.
So it was holding on Hurricane.
So we get a net of 10.
And a personal foul on PHS. So that was 10 and 5. That would be 10 and 15. So the net would be 5. Quick pass over into the flat once again. This time to Shalik Hampton.
Tommy's pass completes Tyshawn Dews.
Oh, that was Dews.
He was knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Hit by Brian Gregory.
Nicely done by PHS. Once again, Hurricane set up fast, ran the next play, and PHS was able to get through the line, meet the ball carrier there in the backfield, bring him down for a loss.
Race the ball carrier.
87 yards in penalties for Hurricane tonight.
Tackle on the play by Ethan Jones. Devin Whitman. Sports fans, that's the end of the third quarter of play.
3 quarters done at Stadium Field. It's Hurricane 35, PHS with 14. We'll take a break. We'll have your fourth quarter. You're watching high school football on CAS 45, presented by One Community Federal Credit Union.
Another
For nearly 50 years, CAS Cable has been proudly serving the Mid-Ohio Valley with cable TV, internet, and home phone. Our commitment has always been to provide the best possible experience and service for our customers. With CAS, you get straightforward pricing that's easy to understand. And when you call, you'll talk to a local team member. Call us today or visit us online and see what we can do for you. CAS Cable, proud to be part of our community.
It's game time, and One Community Federal Credit Union is here to help you tackle your financial goals. With our convenient and secure electronic banking and mobile services, we're taking our customer service experience to the next level. Plus, our CD rates are some of the best around, so you get more bang for your buck. When you need a loan, One Community can get you a great rate and a fast decision made locally. It all adds up to us being the Mid-Ohio Valley's winning team. One Community Federal Credit Union. Online at onecommunityfcu.org.
(35-14), beginning of the fourth quarter here. Homecoming night at Parkersburg High School. Hurricane, though, they're doing the happy dance right now.
Big Red scored 1 touchdown in the first, 1 in the second. How about that little shovel?
Shovel pass out to Grace, so we'll take it up the sideline, get enough for the first down. Now this Grace kid is a serious workhorse. My goodness.
It'll be a first down for the Redskins. With the ball
Set up at the
being
45-yard line. Velatambi once again waits for the snap. Another handoff to Grace. We've seen this movie before, and it's a good one.
Grace just runs into his offensive lineman. He's like, get out of my way. I'm going to push you forward with me. You keep blocking, I'll stay behind you.
These offensive linemen, though, man, they must be seriously athletic as well, and they're not just the big guys because they run the play and they quickly get back in position. These guys are, it's a good athletic team there in Hurricane. It's just short of the first down, second down in inches. Velatambi with the snap, handoff, fakes the handoff, throws down the field, intercepted.
Oh.
He overthrew his tight end, and
pass was intercepted by Brian Gregory. Tackle made by Tyshawn Dews. Big Red's ball, first and 10, with the ball being spotted near their 46.
So Brian Gregory with the interception, as probably one of the first actual true mistakes we've seen Velatambi make tonight. Just overthrew his receiver. There was no way he was going to be able to make that catch. I think maybe the receiver ran the wrong route. I don't know, but completely overthrew him, and now PHS will try to make them pay on that mistake. Dual receivers to the left, dual receivers to the right. Kincaid fakes the handoff, looks downfield, rifles the pass, just over the outstretched hands of Zane Lewis.
Had Brady Thorne even further downfield.
Trying to get him in stride there, just a little bit too much zip on that pass. Play design looked really nice, though just did not execute.
And especially as many times as they've handed the ball off to Shelton, you just kind of assumed that defense was going to key on that. Kincaid pulls it back.
You brought up the point earlier. The backs are not even playing the receivers that tight right now because they're expecting the run. Kincaid with the handoff. And Shelton met at the point of contact. No gain. Matter of fact, maybe about at least a yard loss. We'll set it back up at the 45-yard line. Long third down for PHS, third down and 11. Trips to the left. Shelton sets up to the right of Kincaid. Kincaid looks over the defense, awaits the snap, drops back. Looks downfield, and he is hurried, and he is brought down.
Kincaid was dropped for a loss on the play by Jordan.
Give Hunter Bernard the sack, and that was probably your quintessential coverage sack right there.
They'll bring up first down for the Big Reds.
Lewis will set up to punt for PHS. Back deep is Sean Lagros. Good snap. Wobbly, weird kind of action to that punt, but it's very effective once again inside the 20-yard line. Punters get contract extensions for punts like that.
Punts like that. Hey, some schools located in the area. Wirt County all over Calhoun County, 50-0. Clay Battelle and Valley Wetzel, game was postponed. That'll be played Monday at 7 o'clock, so I don't know what's the deal with that. St. Mary's behind to Cameron, 42-8 in the fourth quarter.
No relation?
No relation. South Harrison all over Ritchie County, 55-20.
Bilatami will set up at the 20-yard line. We'll have the usual suspects. Race to his right. Race gets the handoff. Rolls to the left side. He got some space. He's racing up the sideline. He is gone. I'm telling you, it was gone. Nice run for Kylan Grace. 80 yards on the touchdown run.
His second touchdown of the night.
He took on contact about the 10-yard line. Arm tackle attempt there for PHS, and he pushed through that, and he was untouched. The blockers down the field. Nice run there by Grace. 41-14. Early exclamation point right there.
Seth Casto comes on to attempt.
Casto will attempt the free. I almost said free throw. You got me on basketball.
I'm sorry, brother.
He's gonna swish it. Extra point attempt for Casto. High snap, but it is brought back down. Extra point is good. 9:16 remaining in this fourth quarter. Hurricane 42, PHS 14. Let's take yet another break. You are watching high school football on CES 45, presented by One Community Federal Credit Union.
It's game time, and One Community Federal Credit Union is here to help you tackle your financial goals. With our convenient and secure electronic banking and mobile services, we're taking our customer service experience to the next level. Plus, our CD rates are some of the best around, so you get more bang for your buck. When you need a loan, One Community can get you a great rate and a fast decision made locally. It all adds up to us being the Mid-Ohio Valley's winning team. One Community Federal Credit Union. Online at onecommunityfcu.org.
What was a very entertaining first half of the old punch counter punch has been all Hurricane in the second half. 42-14, 3 scores. That last one was very definitive, Joe. Mike Cameron, Joe Oliverio with you, but 80-yard touchdown run. He got Grace got to the sideline, got the space that he needed, and he did the rest himself. Must have been a penalty on that. No, there wasn't. They kick off from the 40. Return to the 25-yard line.
Cyrus Backus with the return.
Cyrus Backus. Stop was made by Devin Short.
And throughout all this too, Joe, I mean, they have still stayed committed to the run. And now at this point, they're going to have to find something with a little more punch. I mean, Shelton is getting some yards, and he's an effective back. But right now, 4 scores, something a little bit more definitive is going to have to happen.
Kids just run by here like, whoa, what's going on?
Kincaid, quick snap, throws to the left, and dropped by the receiver, Isaac Daly.
Pass was intended for Isaac Daly. It falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
8 of 14 on the night so far. Williamstown's leading Wheeling Central 36-25 in the 4th quarter.
Called it.
Wahama leading Ravenswood 54-6.
I've heard that Wahama will be untouched in single A. There's nobody that can touch them right now. Kincaid will put a receiver in motion in St. Louis. Handoff.
Cyrus Backus, ball carrier.
Nope, that was Shelton.
Stop was made by Hunter Bernard and Devin Short.
Shelton got the handoff, and he was brought down for no gain on the play. 8:41 on a running clock.
So that was Shelton.
The PA announcer said it was somebody else.
Said it
that
was
definitely
Backus.
Shelton.
I thought, okay, maybe they're just getting Backus in. He returned that punt and kick.
3 receivers to the right. Kincaid awaits the shotgun snap. Puts the receiver Daly in motion. No, Lewis in motion. He is just not having enough time to get anything. He gets the snap. If he takes one extra read, he's got no time left.
It'll be 4th and 10 for the Big Reds.
Even sent that pass when he got rid of that pass right there. He had 2 defenders hanging off of him. Lewis will set up for the punt. Back deep will be Jaden Smith.
Another straight up punt. And
that's got some backward movement to it. Backus will attempt to stop it really quick.
That punter has been pressured all night.
Yeah, it's.
I'm really surprised Hurricane hasn't got one.
Ball's been placed. The Big Red 41-yard line. 1st and 10.
Villatiambi will come back to the field. Up 4 scores. Snaps his hands together, hands the ball off to Grace, who works for more yardage. He's a tank. He is a tank. Rumbling and bumbling and stumbling down the field all the way to the 22-yard line. Nice run. Once again, he is.
Not the
I don't
question.
even know how many yards he's got at this point. He's got to be upwards to about 170, 180, I would think, at this point.
Not to question Donnie Mays, but it looks like he's got about another 25 guys over there.
Villatiambi will fake the handoff. He'll keep it, and he'll take it to the right tackle, and he'll be swarmed down. 2-yard gain on the play for the quarterback.
His 12th carry.
Stop was made by Zane Lewis.
We're going to have a stoppage of play. We've got a player down for PHS.
I was like, the way he was looking.
That's the worst feeling, I'm telling you. But usually that happens when I'm trying to get out of bed, not when I'm playing a football game. That poor kid. Those cramps are the worst. But that, you know exactly what they're working on right now. The training staff's going right for the ankles, trying to get them all stretched out. I think that's number 1. If Zane Lewis probably. Rough night at Stadium Field for PHS. Looked good in that first half. They've taken a couple extra punches in the second half that they have not been able to answer.
Zane looks like he's had that leg wrapped, that calf wrapped earlier. So maybe just aggravated a little bit. He's been doing a lot of punting.
Noah Velatombi. No, with that kind of play, he's got to be getting some looks at the next level, I would think. He's a bit shorter, but he's got a good throwing style. He's obviously a good runner, dual threat. Kept that one as well, and he's dancing all the way into the red zone, inside the 10-yard line, maybe close to the, I think they're going to mark it at the 10. Knocking on the door one more time, 6:55 remaining in the game. Little Tomby looking at extra time over to the sideline to get the call.
Call, take 6:39 with a running clock right now.
The one time today that they have taken their time with the play call. Fakes the handoff, throws out, and he threw it to nobody.
Pass attempt is incomplete.
Second down and 10. Second down and goal, excuse me.
That one wasn't even close for a guy that's 12 of 17 throwing today. Just wonder if the receiver zigged when he needed to zag or what the deal was.
Both teams set up. Belatiambi handed off to Grace. He got stopped in the backfield. He's still got a forward gain.
Stop this made by Zach Medina.
Zach Medina on the tackle. No, they're still going to say no gain, but they had him stopped in the backfield. It could have been a couple-yard loss, so just being 3rd and 10 is nice play there for the Skins. Now they're taking the time.
You know, I wonder for a team that's used to going fast-paced to actually slow down how that impacts.
That's got to, you know, it's got to work on their psyche a little bit. Nice throw to the flat. Velatambi.
His 3rd touchdown pass.
Retz McGrew. Touchdown. Skins.
Brett McGrew was the ball carrier. Takes it in for a Redskin touchdown.
48 on the board, and Casto now will set up for the extra point.
Seth Casto comes on to attempt the extra point.
Bit of a line drive, but still effective.
And flags.
Now we got lots of laundry on the field. Everybody throw a flag.
Extracurricular activities. I'm sure tempers are kind of running a little high right now. Temperature's hot.
Somebody said something mean.
See what Jason Robinson's got.
Parkersburg 14.
Assist on the kickoff. Personal foul. on PHS, so that means kickoff will actually take place on the other side of the 50-yard line. Let's bring up their schedules, see what both of these teams will be heading to next. Parkersburg South, obviously, the crosstown showdown for PHS, which you'll see right here on CAS 45. But again, it'll be live from the Erickson All Sports facility. And then Hurricane will be playing in Michigan. They're going to be, that's a pretty big drive right there. They're going to be playing at DeWitt, Michigan next Friday. Cabell Midland, St. Albans, Capital. That's a pretty good schedule for Hurricane. That's, I think we're going to see a nice record for the Redskins when we get to the drive to the last half of the season.
A little confused with this. I thought the penalty he called
I thought
it on
the penalty
Big
was
Reds.
on them. Yeah, on the PHS. That's obviously not the case. Kickoff from the 25, pooched up in the air. Caught at the 37-yard line. And a little bit of an opening. Nicely done there by number 10, PHS. Hunter Levitt. And I think we're going to see a new quarterback, and I'm excited about this one, Joe, because that quarterback out there is my nephew.
Oh, really? Okay.
Tyler Cameron.
Tyler Cameron
will come up to play QB now for PHS. That's right, on the line. Don't do me wrong there, Mr. Cameron.
I saw Rita Cameron in the audience tonight, former secretary of mine at Williamstown.
Yes.
So she's probably here to watch.
They are here in the crowd. Fakes the handoff. Tyler will throw it. A little bit of a mistake there, but he'll get away with that one.
Cameron's pass is incomplete. Bring up second.
That defensive end came in. Cameron saw that, so instead of running, he saw, I do have a receiver out there. Let me see if we can punch it out over there.
Was that a weird? I liked 44, like, hey, nice job, son. But, welcome to the game.
Second down and 10, 5 minutes left in the contest. Cameron will look over at the defense there with two receivers to the left, one to the right, one in the backfield with him. We'll corral that shotgun. The timing on that one, Joe, was tough because when the snap goes to the right like that, and he had to hand it off to the left.
So what grade's he in?
He is a sophomore. Which I believe is like French for second year of high school.
How does a high school team go to Michigan to play a football game on
That's a
Friday
good question.
night?
I don't know. I mean, I know some of these West Virginia schools go into Maryland often.
Right.
You know,
they're sitting over there in that eastern
that's-
panhandle. But
You're actually traversing a whole state. Third down 11, Cameron in the shotgun. Two receivers to the left, and again a bad snap. Not a great exchange right there, not a great possession there for PHS.
help a brother out.
Yeah, that's I don't know if that it wasn't a clean shotgun snap. I don't know. It must have ticked off of something.
And the snap before, like you said, goes to the right. We got a handoff to the left. Really didn't get an opportunity to showcase his talents.
Lewis will quickly have to move very quick with that punt. Now he's kind of alternating the direction of the punts. Some go that direction, some go back.
A plus 20 roll, a minus 15
You
roll.
know, I think if you added up the numbers, his he'd be in the surplus. 3:17 remaining. And Villazombi's back out there.
Back in there, same way with.
These are the same numbers that we saw in the first quarter. So they.
AJ Gregory now's in the backfield.
AJ Gregory will be in the backfield. They do split off. So.
He's only had 4 carries. So.
Villazombi awaits the snap. Gregory with the handoff. Met quickly in the backfield, but he will roll for about 3 yards.
Did you say Hurricane went over 100 yards in penalties tonight?
I would not be shocked with that. I would not be shocked. It would be, if it's not 100, it's very close. But
unofficially, I got 102. So unofficially.
Well, I'm going to go with your numbers. I mean, what have I got to lose? I mean,
might be 99.
Plausible.
Yeah.
Second down and 7. Again, a team that works in tempo is now purposely using as much time as they possibly can. Gets the snap. That is Gregory taking it to the left side. Now he'll cut it back up the numbers, and he'll lay a lick on the way down. First down yardage and then some.
Imagine being a high school lineman for Hurricane, where you've been going, and now all of a sudden you got to hold that post. It's like, okay, come on, man. Just snap the ball. Please snap the ball. Why are we waiting another 4 seconds?
First down at the 37-yard line. We're under 2 minutes. Actually, now 1:37 left. Velatambi is taking his time now. Off to Gregory, brought down quickly at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard gain.
Stop was made by Tyler Morris.
So what do you got going on tomorrow, Mike?
I will be heading out to Sistersville, Oil and Gas Museum, or Oil and Gas Festival happening in Sistersville. There's a parade going on. Williamstown High School Band will be involved with that, and I believe there is a Tyler Consolidated High School band competition
band
tomorrow
competition
night.
as part of that Oil and Gas
Williamstown
Festival.
will be a part of that as well, so I will be doing some band activities tomorrow.
All right, Band Dad.
I am the Band Dad.
I'll be heading to Pittsburgh to see the Mountaineers hopefully get one.
Oh, yeah, beat Pitt.
Good Lord, everybody's offsides on that line.
Yeah, I thought they might actually call a penalty on that, but they decided not to. Tiambi will take a little stylish knee. Final 15 seconds will go off the clock, and your final score here at Stadium Field, Hurricane 49, Parkersburg 14. Closing thoughts, Mr. Oliverio.
Lovely night for football, lovely job. Really great homecoming weekend. Granted, they didn't get the win, but at the same time, they played tough for a solid half. I think Coach Kimes has some things to work on, and he'll get on that by next week for the crosstown rival game. Hurricane came in. We knew they were going to be high-powered offense. We knew Velathambe was tough. We knew that Kyle and Grace, and basically those were the two workhorses for Hurricane. And even though they made some mistakes in penalties, you've still got a final score of 49-14. So
they're going to cause problems for a lot of teams for the remainder part of the season. That is a good and well-coached football team as well. So congratulations to Hurricane on the win.
Special shout-out to we had 3 new camera people working tonight, and they did an amazing job bringing the views to you. We tried to bring the sounds. They brought the views, and appreciate Jason in the or Brian in the booth keeping us all straight. Jason's that other
in my
Guthrie.
ear right now, Brian saying, "Did you just call me Jason?" He did.
Sorry.
That's how we're going to end it because we got nowhere to go from there.
I've been fired.
49-14 Hurricane. Hurricane with the win. I will agree with those sentiments. Fine job to our fine camera people. They did a wonderful job. Brian Guthrie. His name is Brian.
Brian.
He was
that's right.
He did a great job directing this. And for Joe Oliverio, I'm Mike Cameron. Have a great rest of your evening. Thanks so much for watching high school football on CAS 45. Remember, next week it will be rivalry week, and there's plenty to get to with that. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you right here on CAS 45.